Hello, Coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with Barca president Joan Laporta, who have recently given his backing to manager Xavi again, insisting that we have to support him. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then, secondly, talking about this Athletic Club centre back who have recently sent out strong warning to Barcelona ahead of La Liga encounter, which will play on Sunday. We are going to see how the game play out. So guys, before we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. Speaking at an event on Friday, Barcelona president Joan Laporta has once again given his backing to manager Xavi Hernandez after a difficult week for the team. The 42-year-old came under pressure after back-to-back disappointing results against Inter Milan and Real Madrid last week. Suddenly, there were questions being asked about his tactical notes as well as his team selection. But the Barcelona board has stood behind the club legend and are believed to have complete faith in Xavi to lead the team back to the top despite the recent missteps. And Laporta underlined that stance as he said, "Xavi is a wonderful coach. He always sees the positive side. It is appreciated by the board. We have to support him. Let's not fool ourselves. We want a team that is being built." Laporta backed Xavi heavily during the summer market, with Barcelona pulling out all the stops to bolster their squad significantly. While the team might hit a roadblock recently, it must be noted that the number of injuries that Barca have had to deal with since the international break played a key role to this. On Thursday, Barca bounced back brilliantly, thrashing Villarreal 3-0 at home, and Xavi and co must look to build on it ahead of some crucial matches against the likes of Athletic Club, Bayern Munich and Valencia. Last week's draw against Inter Milan all but confirmed Barca's elimination from the Champions League at the group stages, but the president is still carrying some hope of making it through, saying, "You never know." On the improvement in attendance at Spotify Camp Nou this season, Laporta said, "We are having some extraordinary ticket sales. People come to watch good football." Laporta continues to back Xavi. Of course, he has every right to do so. It's just a matter of being patient. Despite a turbulent week that we had, we did bounce back brilliantly when we faced Villarreal at the Camp Nou on Thursday, winning them 3-0. And of course, it's not surprising that President Laporta will continue to back his manager that he appointed. It's great, to see this from the president and also backing him alongside the board. Barcelona have had, moments of ups and downs this season, but I think we just need to be patient a little bit. That's just the truth. Of course, we know Barca, we don't have that patience because we are a big team. We demand a lot. We want to win trophies. There's no time, that like people will be talking about Arteta at Arsenal. We know Arsenal is not Barcelona, so definitely those expectations levels are very different. Yeah, in Barca, people expect a lot. The patience that Xavi can have will be very slim compared to Arteta at Arsenal. So it's just a matter of time. The president continues to show support to the manager. We have some key fixtures coming up. Of course, we play Bilbao on Sunday. Then after that, we have Bayern Munich in the Champions League next Wednesday before Valencia away from home. So those are not easy games at all. We need to tighten our belt because this month have been having a lot of games, and even though we have not succeeded to win the crucial ones like the one last week, which was supposed to be games that we're supposed to win to ensure that the season moves well, but it seems as though we are still struggling. But I think the performance we saw on Thursday night, we just need to have faith and believe that this team can do it, because we played as a unit, we played with unity on that day, and there's no reason why you shouldn't believe that Xavi can continue with those performances. So it's just a matter of time, and I very much think that Xavi will get back to his best. And of course, we also consider the fact that there were injuries when international break came, and of course, when those players will come back, things will be far much better for us. But of course, Xavi needs to also be tactically wise, something that some fans have not been happy with him when it comes to his starting 11, which I think he definitely realized his mistakes when we played Villarreal by making some good changes without starting wingers played Sofati and Ferran Torres, who are not wide wingers, and we saw the difference that they make in that game was brilliant. So it's great to see these players play the very best, so let's see how the season is going to go. We face Bilbao. That's the next challenge at the Camp Nou, which is never an easy game. We just have to keep our fingers crossed and see how it's going to go. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, Barcelona are set to meet Athletic Club on Sunday in what could be a must-win encounter in their quest to keep up with Real Madrid at the top of the La Liga table. Barca have an excellent record against Athletic Club heading into the game, having allowed the opposition only 3 points out of the last 60 at the Camp Nou. However, one of Athletic Club's defensive linchpins, Ieras Alvarez, believes past records do not matter and is prepared to take on the Catalans this weekend. As he said, "We don't want to get behind. The statistics are worth little and we have to face a game like any other with the utmost respect, but pressing up, playing high and trying to grab the initiative," Ieras said ahead of that game. The centre-back went on to provide his insights on how to stop the mercurial Robert Lewandowski, but stressed that it is equally important to stop other talented Barcelona attackers. As he said, "Being a united team and resting as in the past few games, but not only him, they are all top-level footballers there. We have to go all out with the utmost confidence and convinced that each duel is going to be ours," he said. Ieras also admitted that it is better to face a fractured Barcelona side who are with doubts about their performance in Europe. Barcelona are coming out on the back of a comprehensive 3-0 victory over Villarreal in midweek, but prior to the rest, the Catalans had succumbed to a 3-1 defeat to Real Madrid. They also drew with Inter Milan the week before, which put them on the brink of elimination from the UEFA Champions League. However, Barca will have the opportunity to build a winning momentum when they take on Athletic Club Bilbao at the Camp Nou this weekend. It has been great to see how the team have bounced back after the disappointing defeat to Real Madrid on Sunday. We head into this Sunday playing Athletic Club in what will be a crucial encounter, a game to win. Bilbao have been in great form, and we don't have to let that great form deceive us. We need to play well. In a game that will see Ernesto Valverde, one of the most underrated coaches of Barca, returning to the Camp Nou. Of course, since he left Barcelona, we have not been able to win any La Liga. Neither have we ever even crossed the semi-finals or the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It's been great to see how Valverde have been performing with his new team. He's a great manager. Bilbao have changed. The way they play is totally different. He's just a good manager. This is his 3rd spell at Athletic Club, and never have he been sacked. Anytime he leaves Bilbao, he leaves on mutual consent, whatever. But coming into this encounter at the Camp Nou, I think he deserves an ovation, because I think what this man did, people do not value it. But now I think people value what he did more when we see how worse Barca, because nobody saw this coming. Like, people were not even expecting that Barca will be really down. But hoping that with Xavi Hernandez at the forefront, we are going gradually up. We are building the team. So it will be a great game. Valverde will have to return to the Camp Nou where he has played, and he's a man who knows Camp Nou very well. Winning games are fun. So let's see how it goes. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.